Hey everybody, Tommy G here, and picking it back up. It is Monday morning now, and we had a little bit of time off, but that didn't take too much time. We just showed that other episode. Now I'm coming back to introduce because I want to make sure I'm doing one of these a week. So, sorry, I'm going to have this out now. After this, I will be sure to do airport sim where I'm doing the baggage handling, and then from there we'll add some other stuff in as well. So, pop inside,
È
turn it
ora di
on.
andare.
It's a little bit of a little. Hold on a second here. What do I got? I think that's like. That is. I think. Okay, so now I think it's all in auto stuff. So let me turn this down. It's a. It's a surprise where we're going. I'll be able to show you in a minute. Be able to figure it out. But I'll just give you one hint. It is north. I'll give you two hints. It's very north, so we'll find out in just a minute. We already got our fuel the last time. Nothing like starting off at 1:19 a.m. before there's any traffic anywhere. Let's see here. Ooh. Like to grind my gears a little bit there. Alright, here we are.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
Sorry, it's still really early morning, so it's quiet,
Voltare a
very
destra.
quiet. Alright. Yep, see, okay, we got our auto brights on, that's cool. And we're heading back through town. We're not going at a breakneck pace. I guess we really don't need the...
Tenersi a sinistra.
We don't need the auto brights at this point because it's 1:30. Well, I guess it is 1:30. I guess we're getting kind of this northern light bleed up here. So we could use them, I guess, at some point. But anyway, don't worry about it.
Tenersi a sinistra.
Thanks for coming by again on this trip. Yeah, this is, again, we're going to get to see the, what is this called? Nordic Horizons. This will be our first trip through some of this area in Nordic Horizons. So I had the, what was the one before? The Scandinavian such and such, right? The first DLC that did parts of Finland. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm picking up not in this town, not in Paldiski. I'm picking up one town over. It's not far. It's not a long drive, but they had a lot of different hauls. It's a passenger train, but I looked at jobs, and there were a couple out to like Scotland and stuff. But there were a lot more. From the next town over, which I forget the name of it, but we'll find out really soon. I guess. Where is this thing? I forgot on the GPS. You ever said? Oh, Tallin.
Andare dritto.
Tallin is the next town over. I mean, it says the next town over, but you know, in real life, it's probably 50 miles or something like that, but not too far. I had like 9 hours left in this job, so it's not like it was going to take me too long. Oh gosh, I got a little bit of an A12 coming up here. Hold on. I don't know what that was. Beautiful looking sort of sunrise at 2:12 a.m.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la
Yeah, it's like
seconda
the
uscita.
regular Scandinavian deal. Oh, now he's turning, I see. Oh, now I get the traffic coming in here. Scandinavian DLC. Ooh, I ground him.
Uscire adesso.
has, lower parts of Finland on it. It's got some lower parts of Sweden and Norway. And as well as,
Alla
Denmark,
rotatoria
obviously.
prendere la seconda uscita.
But the new Nordic Horizons one really has
Uscire adesso.
the rest of those countries. Like a whole lot of Norway. Or it may be all of Norway, Sweden, and Finland. So we're going to go into parts that were not available before that DLC. This is in short, this is my first venture into that area. So, yeah, we're getting the sunrise at 2:30. So I guess that's just, because we're up north.
Andare dritto.
So this is Tallin. Tallin is the town I'm coming into here. If you're from Tallinn in real life, just slap something down in the the chat. And if I'm saying it wrong, just slap something down in the chat. Hold on, this is my turn right here.
Voltare a destra.
And it's a police trap. Good there. Gotta be careful with that turn. So I didn't. I was gonna say I thought I came through here before, but I didn't apparently. On the last one, I just came straight up into Paldiski. And I'm gonna get off here on the next one. What building is that? Oh yeah, so they got one of the new.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
The new 1.58 coming out. It's gonna have new garage models.
Uscire
That's pretty cool.
a destra.
I am fuming. I don't know if you hear that little sound, but again, I got this
A voltare a sinistra.
stupid pop-up window. You can't see it, which is good. It's not. It doesn't transfer over to the recording. But I'm looking at this dumb pop-up window in the lower right here. That's right in my vision. And I can't get rid of it until I stop. So when I stop, I'm going to have to pause the recording and all that stuff. Oh, I'm in the other set of gears, I guess. That's what the grinding sound is. There's the rail yard over there. Let's see here. Ooh, oops, wrong one. Yeah, I can't see what gear or where I'm supposed to turn because it's blocking my vision. So I have to look up a little bit. And I know I take the next left. And when I get to my spot, I'll do that. Frustrating. Come on, where's the turn?
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
Muga? That's where I'm going? Oh, I'm going to a port. I think there's the port that's...
Voltare a sinistra.
Hold on here. That's where I'm picking this stuff up. Oi. So yeah, the port in Tallinn. It's pretty cool. I take my first right over here.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra. Voltare a destra e poi voltare a sinistra.
Here we go.
Voltare a sinistra.
Turn left over here. Container port.
Voltare a destra.
There it
È
is.
stato
All right.
un bel viaggio.
All right, hold on a second here while I pause my video so I can turn off this stupid alert thing, and we will see what this is. Hold on. Okay, back in. Stupid thing. Anyway, here we go. Let's get this job selection. We've got the external. Oh, I was gonna buy a trailer. Doggone it! I guess I could buy one up when I go far up north. Okay, so I'm here, right, Tallinn, and I wanted to go to. Where was it? Okay, I got to figure this out because it wasn't here. I'm doing the wrong ones. Wait, I want to go back. Jobs, freight market. Wait. Let me get out of here real quick. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, here we go. Not external contracts, freight market. That's what I did wrong. Yeah, that's the one. Tromso. Okay, I could have gone to La Rochelle. I could have gone to Luga. But I'm going to Tromso. 18 tons of clothing for the container port here in Estonia up to Tromso, Norway, way up top. I think that the topmost town is Honningsvåg. I'd like to get there at some point, but we're going to Tromso. All right, so I'm going to take the Yob.
Andiamo.
Of course, I say this was like a surprise, but you can see the title of the video, which is not surprising. So, and apparently, again, this is not going to be. Oh, there it is on the left. This may end up being multiple episodes as well because it's a long run. I'm trying to cover a lot of ground. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm going to talk about. Let me put the windows down. Alright, there it is. 18 tons of clothes at the port here. Going to pick them up and driving them up all the way. I don't know why they wouldn't just deliver this to the port in Tromso. You know, why would they deliver it here and then have me drive it up? Unless it was supposed to come off, I don't know. I've been keeping an eye on, Seafarer, the ship simulator. That looks like a lot of fun. If you play that, this is what happens when you offload these things onto the port. Slam, step outside. Put this stuff down here. Come on, where's our gear? There we go. Let's get the, where is it, on this side? Landing gear. Alright, we got power, we got air. Stuff on here, touch the brakes, brakes work. You got your turn signals working. Very nice. We do the walk around, everything looks good. Well, we're outside here on a nice evening. There it is, 18 tons of clothes to the Norfood, Tromso, Norfood. Up in Tromso. That's going to be beautiful. They need there by Wednesday, 3/19. 2 days. Basically 48 hours they needed. So let's get started because we're going to need to spend the night. We are going to... I think we're taking a ferry? Is that right? Out of here? Rolling across the pavement. Yeah, look at all these intermodals. Yeah, if you do ship fare... Seafarer or whatever that is, you're used to hauling a ton of these things over the water, so that's pretty darn cool, I think. We're taking a right. Yeah, I think this is where we're... Nobody coming around that way.
Voltare a sinistra. Voltare a destra.
Nobody else coming through here. It's a long sunrise in this kind of a place. Coming out of here. I know my brother-in-law PJ has his barriers up so he can see where he needs to go. I like having them invisible so it keep the immersion going there. A lot of rail traffic through here.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
Through.
Voltare a destra.
I'm gonna close. Well, after I get on the road, I'll close my windows. All right. Keep it inside the white line there. Back around again. Get moving along here. This is where they pump the fuel out from the fuel bunkers over to the ships, so they could use up the space here at the port facility. Keep the freight in one area, fuel in another. Leave the fuel on over. I'm gonna put my windows up again. so we get some
Prepararsi a voltare
more
a
quiet.
destra.
It's a nice cab here. I want to see. Before, hold on a second. Before I get on the highway,
Voltare a destra.
I wanted to check my map out here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this real quick. Sorry, folks. I want to check out the map because last time I had there's some point of interest I missed. Okay, yeah. See here. I want to check the map. See what there's one in Tallinn. I want to make sure I get that. Right? So I'm going to pull in and I'm going to get right to it. So we'll check that out. Are there any others? It looks like there's one in Helsinki. So we're going to see 2 in a row. We want to get a picture over here in Helsinki, Finland as well. After our little rest stop. This is too far off the road. But yeah, I wanted to check this out on the map last time. Hold on, I'm having trouble with my mouse. Oh my gosh. Why is this? Never mind. If this won't work, it won't work. Okay, we're going up there through Tampere. What else do we got? We maybe spend the night near Jyväskylä or something like that. There's a photo thing there. There's a point of interest north of the Lavatsky on the 4 before that intersection. And then all the way up north along the North Sea, Torino. There's another camera shot there. Wow, this is going to be some desolate driving. I'm sorry, folks. I just wanted to get an idea. I wanted to do this beforehand and see what's on the way. There's another picture thing of the marina there. We're going to pass something in Tromso. Okay, all right. We got a lot to figure there. So, sorry. I just wanted to take a look before we got on the highway. So I had an appreciation for what I'm looking for. We're going to have 2 real quick here. Another train going through. Estonia. So yeah, welcome. Settle in for the long ride. Making my way down the ramp here, speeding up. 110, that's nice. Although we're not going very far, I don't think. Polar fish? Fresh? Polar fresh? I don't know. 110. Well, we got a ways. Well, now we're slowing down already. Looks like, what is there? Something up here? Oh, it's a traffic light. Okay. This entire trip is train up above us. This entire trip is on new road. Ooh.
Andare dritto.
Gosh. We just have clothes back there, so it's not super big. I'm looking at my mirror on the right. You're right up in that line, and I want to get this light on the right side there. Actually, I got one on the left. Beautiful day so far. Sun coming up at 4:30. Here we are. 18 tons of clothes coming through. Tallin, look at the sign there. That's kind of neat. Is it supposed to be digital? Like the light and stuff like that? Oh, he comes in front of me because I took off too slow. So there's a picture opportunity in Tallinn there, but I'm not going to be able to get it. I don't think. I can't quite see what it is. I want to try and make sure I'm getting those when I can. At least what I wanted to do, again, when I checked the map was make sure that I'm at least getting to things that are on the beaten path, you know what I mean? Like they're at least where I should be hitting them. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Gosh, people. We're not driving cars here, we're driving trucks. It's giving me a warning because I'm so close. Oh, hold on a second. Shoot, I'm in the wrong gear. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, am I going to make this light? Let's hope it's going to start doing green. Am I turning right here?
Tenersi a destra e poi voltare a destra.
Am I going the wrong one? I am. Going the wrong one. Sorry, folks. Hold on. the wrong intersection. It's the next one. Rookie mistake. Here we are.
Voltare a destra.
Just almost took the wrong right turn, and now this one is not a, you know, it's not the United States, so no turn on red. It gets a bit much after a while. Coach's DLC coming out in a little while, I think. I think they've been working on it for a while. I mean, they pitched it recently. I think it's going to come out this year.
Alla rotatoria prendere la seconda uscita.
Okay. Ooh, there's a neat looking little thing there.
Uscire adesso.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I had some Estonian characters in my Easy Red 2 campaign for the Soviets, which I don't know if that's realistic or not, but I'll look them up. If I find them, I'll drop them in the... If anyone is from one of these towns, if anyone's from a town that I go through, I'll drop those characters, a link to those Easy Red campaigns in here. I'll have to look that up after this and try to put them in the descriptions. So if you see a description in one of my truck ones that's for an Easy Red, that means there was a video game character that was from this town that fought in the war. That'll be fun. Fun little side thing.
Voltare a destra.
I can't tell off the top of my head because when I get these and I get my assignments, I don't really know beforehand where I'm going. So it's not like I could say, oh, this from this town was such and such character, because I don't know beforehand. But afterwards, I could put something in the description. Oh my gosh, that's infuriating. Is there a way to turn that thing off? It's supposed to be when you're moving and you're changing lanes. Wait, am I going left? No, I'm going right.
Voltare a destra. Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra. Voltare a sinistra.
I like how I'm carrying this intermodal, though, you know? It's not like a real nice trailer that's, you know, it's got a whole bunch of... oh, wait, where's the thing? It's over here, okay. It's got, you know, a bunch of advertising on our logo on the side. It's just a green intermodal container. I like that. Let's get the windows down while we're in here. I'm going to zoom in on the GPS
Prepararsi a voltare a
a
destra.
little bit here. Taking Polaris lines. Check into the right.
A destra.
I don't think there's anything over there, but we're going to make sure. And where's the thing? Up off to the right over here? Oh wait, is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's around... I can't quite tell if it's... how you get in there. Oh, okay, alright, so it's this way. Where... Oh, so you get on the thing over here, alright, so I want to back in here so I can do this thing. Ready? So I want to go like this. this right here. Back into this spot so we can see this thing. Aye. Alright, let's check this out, folks. Gonna be quiet for a minute while I do it. Turn it off. Step outside. Watch this. Alright, looks like we got some weather coming in, so we want to get on the boat. We'll get a little bit of rest there too, which is nice, so it means we're going to get out and be able to get moving right along. Look at that parking job right on the wall. Daddy done good. Yeah, there's our green intermodal. Not much to it. But to do it. Ooh, smash. Alright, let's roll. Rolling out. Trailer is not getting further back in the distance, which means we're locked on. Hope you like Tallin. There's no telling when we'll be here next. Alright, let's get around. Looks like we gotta go all the way around this thing. I had to, folks. I know I lost a viewer or two with that one, but I couldn't resist. It was like a hiccup. Just couldn't stop it. Where? I guess I go this way. I don't know if it quite matters which one you take. We just got to get on the Seaway ferries there. Hey there. Polaris Lines Helsinki. We're going to Finland. Should be cool. Am I right?
Calcolando il percorso.
Getting on the boat right. Char. Hey guys. Pardon me guys. 5'11". You guys got the long shift, eh? Alright, let's do it. Straighten her out. Come to a stop. There we go. Possible travel destinations. Let's shut her down. Step outside. Hit enter. We are going to... Let's see. Let's go to Helsinki. So we're going to get 2.5 hours of sleep. We're going to have to pay for it.
Sto cercando un nome. o percorso.
Use at least 5 ports in the game. I'm surprised that's only my 5th port. I also got the Baltic tourist thing there. Alright, I need to keep it zoomed in for this port stuff because I gotta make a lot of turns and such. We got a nice little... Let's go here real quick. I want to see. Yeah, look at that. We're almost completely rested. We just got a nice nap on the ferry. Now it's 7:44 a.m. We're well rested. And we can get into Finland quite a bit. The land of the Finns. There's a ship. We just came off. Some cars waiting to get on to go back to Estonia. Bathroom right there if you gotta use it. Luckily I used the one on the ship, so it should be good. A couple little islands off there, that's neat. Yeah, that's right, we're in Finland, people. Oh, I guess I didn't need to come around that far. Over there. Alright, let's make her move. Coasted through here. It's a beautiful morning in Helsinki. What we do with our clothes. And we're going to do another point of interest, which is right up here. We're just going to swing in like this, kind of. Just grab the edge of it. We're just stopping to take a look at the map, and while we do that, check this out. Ready? Go here, put it park, shut the engine off, step outside, go. Kind of a cool looking port. Alright. Alright, let's move out of here. I think there's a isn't there a photo spot here too as well? Okay, yeah, coming up and around the bend. Pretty neat. 2 great ports. Very short amount of time. Matt and I did a flying trip, a bush trip through Finland. So you can look that up on my channel. I think it was like in a Cub craft or kind of a 2-seater airplane. Although to be honest, I don't recall if the whole thing aired.
Voltare a destra.
I guess you gotta look for the trains, because those cable cars are gonna come through here without stopping. You don't want to find yourself at odds with them. This one right here. Collide with passengers. That'd be embarrassing. There's something off this side that we're supposed to get a picture of. I'm to get it coming around the other way. Turku. Abo.
Andare dritto.
They pronounce things way differently here in Finland, so I don't even know if I should try. Because I'm sure I'd get it way wrong. A lot of traffic in the morning coming out of the port here. Hope I make this light. I won't.
Voltare a sinistra.
Oh, that's okay, because the guy in front of me wasn't going to make it either, so... There you go. I haven't even gone external yet, but yeah, see, these guys don't stop. Oh, I guess they do. Morning, ladies. I don't see anybody else on there, but it's a... Pasilla Bal. They wait for the cars? Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Sorry. I guess that's like a left... Thank you. Sorry, I'm from out of town. I'm gonna close the windows.
Tenersi a sinistra e poi voltare a sinistra.
Not here. Right, the next one here.
Voltare a sinistra.
Alright, and as I get on here, this is where I want to take the picture. So, I want to get sort of on the shoulder so I can take this picture. So I'm going to go right in here by the bus stop and take a picture. Right here. I know I'm not supposed to, but what are you
Tenersi a
going to do?
destra e poi voltare
Let's get
a
our
destra.
picture. Hold on a second here, folks. Step outside. Grab our thing, media, photo mode. Where are we? Right here? Oh, there it is. Helsinki rule. Roll on to quarter. Is this... I guess it's like around here, but it's this whole building too. What if I go like that? There we go. Pretty good. That'll work. Back inside. Oops. That was my bad. That was not your... Wait, so I got the picture, but it's not showing up as yellow on the screen there. Isn't that funny? There it is. There it is now. Yeah, that little camera is supposed to be filled in yellow if once you take that picture, and that's what I did. Okay, so this is the whatever quarter. That's kind of a neat looking futuristic
Voltare a
place.
destra.
Going around long. Don't I? Let's see. It says 21 degrees Celsius. I thought I have a... Don't I have a... Oops. Hey, what's it called? Compass. Isn't there a compass on this thing? 3,000 kilometers. I guess I don't. I thought I had a is it on there? Oh, but I can go like this. Okay, it shows I'm heading to the southwest. Okay. I like to know where I'm going. Boy, I am going to get these names wrong. Once I turn
Tenersi a
north,
sinistra.
I'll get a... I'll get an exterior view. Is this a police next to us? No, it's just a white crossover. Pretty area though. A lot of birch up in here. Looks good, looks good. I like Finland so far. South Finland's pretty nice. Here's our turn up ahead. Oh, 87, what's the speed? 80.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra. Uscire a destra.
This hill should slow us down a little. There we go. Alright, now we're heading north. Now I can do some external shots. Let's do this. I want to set my cruise. What's the speed? 80? Oh, so I want to go right here. 82. There's our intermodal. Oops. Keep it in the middle of the lane, Tom. Jeez. It's like I don't know how to drive or something over here. I do want to kind of see if there... Whoa, whoa. If there's a truck dealer. I can get a new truck. I already have 3,000 kilometers on this whole thing. Nobody right behind us there. Oops. I'm going to weave in there. At this point, we are heading north into Finland. Pretty day. Haven't even had our first like real rest yet because we rested a little bit on the tram or the ferry or whatever.
Tenersi a sinistra.
Ooh, I gotta turn right. Oh, not here. Wait, here? No. Up here. Okay, here we go.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
There was that thing back behind me. I didn't see what it was. I could have at least glanced to maybe see what it was.
Uscire a destra.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Holy cats. Stuff shifting. My clothes are gonna be broke. I'm kidding. Joking. But you do gotta take it slow down this ramp.
Tenersi a sinistra.
Alright, heading back north again. There we go. Alright. Alright, cool. You can see on our little map that we're heading north.
Tenersi a sinistra.
And we don't turn for a while, so I'm going to keep it large. So we're just north of Helsinki. I'm going to put this here. Speed limit's 80. I'm going to hit resume. And there we go. Alright. So what to talk about? Hockey? Yeah, so you've already seen at this point the baseball off-season re-signings. You saw that with the if you're into the Rambler season 2026 season, we re-signed all but 3. Heidi Betts let her go. We let third baseman go. Senior moment. What's his name? Spray Bellamy. And oh, he's coming in, isn't he? Hector Clemens. Try to get some new speed. A couple new players in those areas. Hopefully faster players. We don't even need to spend as much. We were pretty frugal with the signings. And wait, where am I for gas? So I'm good. And ended up there's a couple players who wanted to make more money. So it could go either way, right? These players played 2 seasons with us. And many of them wanted more money. Some of them didn't want more money and could have asked for it. And we were surprised. We're like, okay, we'll sign you again, because they just thought, it's like, holy cow, they could ask for more money. But there was a couple. Spray Bellamy was one of them, where they wanted considerable amount more money, and you could argue in a sense that they would deserve more because the season prior we didn't make the playoffs. This last season we did make the playoffs. You know, so from their agent's perspective, they brought you the playoffs last year. You know, that's a big goal, so they should pay them more out. But for us, it was more like, well, what did you do last season compared to the season before as far as your own game? And sure, they brought us to the playoffs, but with a worse record. You know, we were 19-19 when we missed the playoffs. We were 18-20 when we made it. So it's kind of hard to say, well, you got a worse record and all that. So anyway, that's kind of how that went down. So pretty soon coming up, we're going to have the 36 rounds of signings. Pete and I right now are looking at at some of the players that are available. We're going to come back with the next one, which is rounds 1 through 16, and we're going to star a handful of players. And once we do that, you know, we're going to keep an eye on those players as their prices start coming down, and eventually offer a signing. We're going to try. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll pick our go-tos, and we'll pick a dollar amount where we'd want to sign them. We'll try and sign them at that point. If they get picked up beforehand, we'll have a backup for everyone and say, okay, well now we at least have to get this person. You know. All right, so Tampere. We're gonna turn at Tampere, so we're gonna need to catch this, you know, the right junction. So I'm gonna zoom in on the GPS a little bit there. So that's what you can expect for baseball, and then the baseball season starts in April, early April. We'll do, Pete and I'll do like a couple of exhibition games. It's just on, on Twitch probably, just to, get used to the mechanics again. We could do this at any time, but then we'll start next season. It'll be interesting to see what our schedule is and all that stuff. And then we also have Sunday rivals. We're going to do football next season as well. So it'll be fun doing football. And I was looking forward to that, and now I think Pete's looking forward to it even more than I am. So that's going to be fun. I got to keep an eye out too for these points of interest as they show up. Oh my, I hope there's nobody in that lane. Okay, Sue. So far, Finland pretty cool. Now, I don't know how far out I go. Let's do resume from 80. 82. Alright, it doesn't look like I turned for a while. I just gotta keep an eye on that GPS map and see if there's something pops up, like a, a point of interest or something. But this is pretty. Suprema. And I also didn't see, it looks like, when I look at that map there at least, it looks like there's plenty of fuel stops, probably places to sleep. Although I don't know. Let's go here. Repair discovered. Okay, I'm about halfway for sleep. So I don't have to, look for anything now, but I just got to keep in mind how far I've been and try and plan ahead for sleep, because I think Pete would know better than I do, but once you get into the interior of Finland, it's pretty rural and mostly just a forest. So this, you're gonna have a highway cut through the forest. Not a whole lot of civilization in the deep interior. Little villages, towns, but not a whole lot of places to stay and refuel. Yeah, so we'll have football as well. I'm gaining on this guy. Look at that for fishing. Right? But I'm going just a little faster than this guy. So I think he's going 80 and I'm going 82. I think they got, right, I think, maybe a lot of people know, they got one of the Hunter Call the Wild reserves. They've got a Finland hunting, right? You can hunt in Finland, I believe. Just slow down because I was right on the guy. I think I'm going to try and set it for EL. I had to come off the gas there a little bit for that. I know they have rally racing in Finland, and I think I want to do some more rally racing too. So you might see me do some Finland rally racing. I'm going to borrow the other lane. Oh, look at that! A lot of little lakes up here. Great places to stay. Yeah, I might be going. Maybe he's not even going 80. Maybe he's going 79. I don't know. But look at this beautiful place. Who wouldn't want to visit Finland? See, Jyväskylä is coming up, and looks like there's plenty of places to fuel up and such. But yeah, and then also I got to get back to F1 Manager. So I had F1 Manager season going 2 seasons ago. Did the whole season. You know, Team Haas did okay. Started a new season with Haas, and then just got behind. Just got way behind. Couldn't finish, and then eventually I got to the point where like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna stop, and I'll pick it back up next year. So I'm gonna pick this year up as if. So the first few for this season were last year, and now I'm going to pick it up this year. So I'm going to start to record those, and I think somewhere in May or something it picks back up. We'll start to see those on the channel. So just saw the movie F1.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
Oh my gosh. Coming over. Look out, I'm coming all the way over.
Uscire a destra.
Sorry, guy. Yeah, no, it was kind of a jerk move, but had to happen. Couldn't not happen, right? Looks like a little, is that a road? A little frontage road back there? Jyväskylä discovered. I wouldn't know if I would know how to say that. Alright, I'm going to go here and resume. Oh, here's a point of interest, though. So I'm going to pull over, take a picture of whatever this is. But how am I going to do that when it's right off the side here? Oh, it's just this lake.
Tenersi a sinistra.
Sinistra. I got to go. Hold on. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to say escape. We're still on the move. Well, let's just say we're not. And I'm going to go here to media, photo mode. Ah, very cool. Big compass of Vaskia. Oh, this is the compass. Go by these people here. So it looks like he's looking at us, waving. Hey, guy. Pretty cool, right? All right, there you go. It's the big compass. That's pretty cool. Just wander around just a little bit here. Looks like they got some stuff. What a place. Look at this. Nice little port here. Nice boats for sailing. A couple people hanging out, chatting. Look at this. This is nice. Let's get back in the truck. Ready? Oop. Oh my gosh. I just flipped my mouse. Hold on. Good catch. Oops. Oh, look out. I'm coming in. I thought that was a yellow light I was getting. Right. See? We did that nicely. That was graceful. There's some people up on the bridge. Wave to them. Hey up there, folks. Look at, they got a lot of this, what is that type of flower? I forget what that's called. but it's growing like a weed out here. I do have to blow my nose, which is gonna sound awful, but hold on. I gotta hit resume first. Oh wait, 70. I don't wanna get a ticket, but I will. Hold on, I've got tissue.
Tenersi a sinistra.
Hold on. I've had some messed up allergy stuff going around here, people. Okay, 100 here. It's probably 80 for cars. There we go. See? I knew it was going to be okay. Yes, anyway. So F1 Manager, baseball, and football in 2026. That's the plan. Next on the channel again, airport sim. We'll do ground baggage handling. Matt and I are flying through Sweden. We just had a couple flights we couldn't post because they were too stuttery. But we should be able to pick it up from there, heading back north again. So now I probably want to start thinking about, or at least I want to look on the horizon for places to sleep, because I think they're going to come a little fewer and further between out here. It would be neat if eventually they would do something here with seasons, and they could even tie it into the real time of year. You know, that instead of doing like days in the game, they could just say, you know, whatever, it's winter out, so they're gonna have snow. Because these roads it'd be crazy to go through. Now I know they could do winter because they've had that. The only problem is that they would need to change a lot of, they have all these objects in the game, trees and buildings and all that stuff like that. And it's all designed for warm weather atmosphere. So if they wanted to do them like fall, spring, and winter, they would have to get, new textures for all that stuff. And that'd be quite a lot. Look at that though, man. Got a nice little boat going out on that. A lot of lily pads. Probably some great fishing in there. Just hang out, read a book. Seemed like a good place to go on retirement. During the summer. Now it just got a little bit shaded here at 123. So I'm wondering if that means that there's going to be weather coming in. It hasn't rained in a while. Oops. Sorry, that was a little jump. I reached in front of my head tracker to scratch my eye. Yeah, it looks like we're leaning towards overcast right now. So we're probably going to start to see rain some point soon. Neat looking little house out there. Yeah, I have done some rally racing in Finland. A lot of fun. So I've seen this type of scenery. It looks like we got a point of interest coming up ahead, so that'll be neat. Where are we at for sleep? Maybe I don't know if we want to sleep here though yet. I think we'll go to the next one. We'll pass this one. When I go to this point of interest, I'll take a look. Oops, I meant to make it go away. And as long as there's one up ahead, not too far, I think we'll be good. But I don't think we'll need to come back to this. Well, this would be a neat looking little town here, huh?
Tenersi a destra.
Hold on, I wanna pull in here and see this spot. Where is it? It's off to the right. Yeah, we're gonna stop in here real quick. Ooh, what is that with my head tracker?
Non importa, troverò un nuovo percorso. Alla rotatoria, prendere la terza uscita.
Hold on, I want to get around here. Take a look at this point of interest, which is back this way.
Uscire adesso. Ok, cerchiamo un nuovo percorso.
What is this place anyway?
Riorientamento.
You know? Let's find out. It's gonna tell us in a sec. Alright, let's turn it off. Activate the waypoint. We couldn't sleep here. I didn't see what it was. Oh, that is pretty. I like that. And that's a nice new touch with the bike riders and stuff, you know? Let's see. Let me go to the map real quick. I just want to take a look. Come on, where are we at? There we go. Scroll. Okay, yeah, we got another one coming up here. Or do we make it to Oulu? Well, if we... This one's on the left. We can go for that. This one's also on the other side. Well, we got a couple. We got one before Oulu, or Oulu, one after, which we'll go. We'll push. All right. Even though this would be a beautiful place to stay, wouldn't it? I mean, come on now, right?
Alla rotatoria, prendere la prima uscita.
People hanging out here. I'm going. Yeah, you're gonna have to stop. It's gonna run right into me. Ooh! He did hit me. He didn't stop. I got damage 1%.
Uscire
Wow.
adesso.
I mean, he didn't even slow down. He's just like, I'm going. Isn't that funny? I was completely out in the road too. It wasn't like I pulled in front of him.
A destra.
The whole truck was in the road. And he's a bad driver. He's a bad driver. We won. We won that competition. Now he's chasing me. Now he's road raging me. He's behind us. Where he belongs. No, okay, let's see here. Got a neat sign there, alright. Look at the little patch on the highway. The detail these guys go through. Pretty good. I see guys generically. Some fine ladies working at SCS. But they don't mind if I call them guys. They know it's a generic term of endearment.
Venirsi a destra.
They're not weird like that, you know. Nobody was ever confused by that in the past. I'm gonna hit resume. There we go. My water bottle shaking. Holy cow. It's a bit of a turn. 80 kilometers an hour. What is that? 80 kilometers an hour is like 50 miles an hour or something like that. It's not very fast. Look at this. You can pull off the side there and just do, yeah, this will be fun too. Well, wait, they're not doing, that's right, they're not doing road trip for Europe. They're doing road trip for American Truck Simulator. So you'll be able to take cars and just drive around and sightsee. Here, it's going to be the coaches, bus stops and stuff. So, I mean, you'll be able to do some of that with buses, but I don't think I'm going to stay here because I'm not yawning yet. But that would be a spot to stop and be able to do some fish. Just hang out. I would just hang out by sit and read by the lake. Was it 3:05 p.m.? Kind of want to push it a little later. There's the police. This is cool. I can't recall if my brother-in-law Pete's been through here. Pete, have you been through central Finland yet? I saw him go up into Norway. And then, in fact, I think I saw him go to Tromso. But I don't remember seeing him come back down. So, Pete, if you're watching, let us know where you're at and where you're going next. What are these off on the right? Oh, those are hay bales, or are they? Yeah, or grass bales. At least there'll be hay in the come fall, even though it's technically winter in real life. It looks like they got kind of a big truck stop area off here. That would be neat. But I'm not yet sleepy. I do have to go through a rondel.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la seconda uscita. Uscire adesso.
Going around here, driving like a lunatic. Not yawning yet, so we're pushing on. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to look for the next spot, which is going to be a little bit north near... Oh, look at that. Look at sign.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la seconda uscita.
Oops.
Uscire adesso.
Ooh, up on the side and back off again. Happy tail, Talo. I don't know. All right, head north.
Andare dritto.
We're gonna be fine for sleep, people. We're gonna be just fine. Speed limit 50. Now it's 60, and then 80. There's 80. Gonna hit the resume button and north we go. Go to. We got a little ways to go. Not too far. Not too bad though. Here we gotta go. We'll get there just in time. Cool looking. Nice country though. I guess if you're from Finland, you gotta be pretty proud of this stuff. Finnish truck drivers got kind of a neat gig. Driving around through the woods. Well, in winter, that'd be a different thing entirely. Okay, it's a different car behind me. I thought maybe it was that same lunatic chasing me all the way up. The guy I pulled out in front of it smashed into me. Should have another yawn any second. Looking at the map there to see when the next sleep spot comes up. Looks like there's a picture opportunity directly west of us, but about 40 miles away. So we're not going to get to see it. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I'm getting tired. Starting to get dimmed vision. Maybe I should have stopped at that really nice big truck stop instead of pushing up as far north as I could into the hinterlands. Looks like there's something showing up on the right in my near future. That shouldn't be difficult to get to. But so far this drive's nice. Not too difficult. And kind of pretty. No rain yet, knock on wood. Haven't had to sleep yet.
Andare dritto.
I mean, officially took a little nap on the ferry. So we're gonna sleep in Oulu. I think me and Matt landed in this area on our flight thing. If I find that, I'll drop that in the description as well. Oh, here we gotta slow down. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's not here. It's up ahead here. Yeah, and I'm going to go off the path a little bit.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la prima uscita.
Grind.
Uscire adesso.
Because I'm getting super tired, so I need to get off the road and get that next one. Because they're gonna start to ding me out here. It's 5 p.m. so we'll get like an early start. 9 hours. Let's see if it's like 5:30. It'll be like 2:30 in the morning when we start off. Alright, so I gotta go right here so I can sleep.
Ok, cerchiamo un nuovo percorso. Tenersi a sinistra.
I gotta turn right here. Libellula. I don't know why he's not going. You're going, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, don't wait on me, guy.
Sto cercando un nuovo percorso.
Stay out this way. I know. About to start ringing me up, but we don't have to worry. Look at all that fuel that we have. We don't have to fuel up. We just gotta sleep. Oh crap, I really wanted to make that light. This could be the difference. I may now have to spend money because... Ooh. The Dirk's chicken. How about that? I meant to spend money because I'm a little bit late because of this traffic light. See, I told you. Alright, well, since I already got the thing, I may as well go, right? I think he gave me that ticket, so I can't really get this ticket. Avoid sleeping violation. See, if I wouldn't have stopped at that light, I would have made it. Would have been just fine. Doggone. Alright, here we go. Oh, gosh.
Non importa, troverò un nuovo percorso.
Trying to see where this thing's taking me.
Voltare
Go
a
around the other
sinistra.
side. looking little restaurant here, though. That's where I'm having
Prepararsi a
breakfast in the
voltare a
morning.
sinistra.
Well, actually, I'm having dinner there tonight, because... Should be able to park back here. Oh, right up here.
Sto ricalcolando il percorso.
Right here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Gonna stop. Gonna get out. Gonna look at this. All right, folks. We will pick you up on the next episode where we are heading out, finishing up to Tromso. Bye. Oops. Bye now.